I am a male photographer, gay, living in London. It's the worst description ever.
Ciao! I'm really nervous today because for the first time I decided to do the new talks in English, which is not my mother language. So I'm going to introduce the artist of today. He's from Israel, really cute. His name is Omer Gaash. Ciao social amici spettatori.
Ciao, amici spettatori.
It means social viewer friends.
Beautiful.
Anyway, ciao Omer. We are naked in front of a camera. There are plenty things we could do. Okay, you still in the same place? Yes. Yes, you are. But today I would like to talk a little bit about you and your art.
I think photography was a medium that is the end result of my very private need of fear of growing old, recognizing changes in my body in a positive way. Growing up as a teenager was more about self-reflection and capturing my own body. It kind of forced me to go out and explore myself, my sexuality, my environment. I find the connection between naked body and nature very strong. I grew up in a small town. It was very easy to get from where I lived to complete being isolated and in nature. I'm not nudist, but I enjoy being naked in specific occasions. I was having all those long walks to the beach and to the cliff. It helps me, I feel, clear my head if I'm naked in nature, or also in a way to connect to nature if I'm naked and connect to myself. It works as a whole system for me.
Also, we born naked. The first relationship we had with the nature was naked.
It's our primal form.
Exactly.
Calling yourself an artist, calling yourself someone who practices something very specific takes time. At the beginning it was very intuitive, and the more time progressed and I got also feedback from people and I saw my work get more accurate and defined, that's where I felt like I'm an artist and this is my medium and this is my style. But the beginning was more about instinct. This is what I need. I think art is not accessible to everyone. It is required a certain amount of knowledge to approach in order to critique or understand. Art, I think once it's out there, it's for everyone to say if they feel something about it, even if you don't necessarily fully understand it. And that's the beauty of it. Everyone can look at art and say, like or dislike, but it's more about what do I feel when I look at it, and that's for everyone to have.
Allora, I just want to say this beauty is not for free. It takes so much effort.
For me, it's the entire aesthetic of the frame. It's not just the idea of multiplying my models. It's taking care of every inch in the frame. So you have to clean the frame in a way that will be iconic. So the right lighting, the right ground, the right clouds, the right angles, everything needs to be clean. If you have signs, something that can be an distraction to get the final frame I'm trying to clear out, that takes a lot of time.
We did something you already did before, which is a replica, can we say, of these photos.
The idea is that it's a series of couples or 3 people in a frame that are crossing arms in front of each other's bodies. I feel even though it's the same choreography, there's different energy and you talk about different people. So it's the same idea but different story. The series is called Forced Unbound, and it's all about us freeing ourselves from people that hold us back, and that's why it feels like tying a knot, like ropes around us with hands, because it's somebody who's holding us back. It's not an object. So the first series was with a yoga instructor and tantra instructor named Brendan. We have hundreds of frames, different holdings.
Okay.
And then I picked the right ones. And once I realized this is the right choreography, I just repeated those specific movements. So you didn't have to go through those hundreds of holdings.
Fortunately.
Yes. And it happens a lot in different frames as well, regardless of Forced Unbound. When I'm outside, I have this slight idea of what I want to do, but I always say it's more about the connection between me and the model, and I'm expecting my models to bring something from them, from their experience. It's all about the combination and the interaction between us, between each other, and between nature.
Lovely. How would you like to finish this nice conversation we had?
I would quote Wasser, he is a philosopher and a designer. He said, in order to achieve happiness, we need to connect to ourselves. And in order to connect to ourselves, we need to connect to our body, and that can be achieved through nudity and nature.
Okay, cool. Thank you. We should do something cheeky. Good boy.